Hello everybody. This is the second portion of the video why twin flame and marriage, and why that twin flame happens when you're married. If you listen to part one, great. I hope you get the point of what the society marriage is. And I'm gonna be talking this part strictly about what the twin flame marriage is and how the twin flame marriage actually happens, and why it's so hard when specifically the both twin flames are married. I'm sharing this from personal experience. Just so you know, I'm 42. My twin flame it's in her 30s. I probably mentioned this in other videos, but she's in her 30s. She doesn't speak English. I didn't speak Spanish. And what that happened between me and her, the things turn pretty quick on a very, very powerful stage of divine awakening. I was never writing anything in English. I start writing. I start writing quotes. I start writing articles. I start helping other twin flames on it. I start understand the twin flame relationship way too quick for a lot of people, because some of the people they've been on twin flame relationships for 20 years, 26 years. I'm only at 2 years, and I feel like I've been like this all my life. And the reason I'm making those videos and those posts is that whatever happened between my twin, it's a whole other story. It is about the society to understand that we are real people. We have a different relationship, and there is a reason why everything that happens, including why the two people are married and they meet as a twin flames here. As the previous video, as I was explaining the society based relationship, it's about sex, about food, about what you have, what you own, and a little bit about love, because the love actually with that relationship over time dies, and everything it's about the material things. And when that hits the two egos actually within the relationship, they start fighting like, hey, I'm working my tail off and we still have no money. Hey, I'm working my tail off, I want to buy me a shoes. Hey, I'm working, I have my dream car, I want to buy my dream car. I'm not worried about what you're thinking. I only have to satisfy your needs. You don't looking at for me to satisfy my own needs. You only buying the stuff for yourself. I can't buy even this, and that's why the society relationships failed. And the other side of the society relationships they failed is keeping up with the Joneses, or keeping up with whatever your friends or people they're around you, because you become what you're surrounding yourself with. So the relationship in the twin flames is actually begin not in physical. It's not about the way your twin looks like, physical, beautiful, or great. My twin flame, she's a very beautiful girl, but I don't have any physical attraction about her. I wasn't looking for physical attraction at that time at all. I mean, when I introduced her to myself to her, and was like, "Hey, I'm just working here. I was wondering what your name is, because if you want to talk to you, I want to. It's a working relationship. I want to know your name." And we shake our hands, and during that shake of hands, something happened. There was something different about her. I was like, "Whoa, what happened to me now? That's not normal." A week later, I look into her eyes, and I saw her soul. Her soul, it actually opens up, and you see that bright light that comes from her inside of you, that magical portion of the soul that comes into you. And this is how you realize that you see that person as a soul. But what I told myself, oh my gosh, what's wrong with this? I mean, look at that, she's so beautiful soul. Well, for the next 3 months, I was in love 24/7. I was liked and shined. I was 200 pounds man. Right now I'm 145. Ever since her, I lost a lot of weight. But in reality, what happens is when the two souls get in that bond, they actually establish this marriage within the soul, like bond so strong that it's unbreakable. Even the death cannot. You understand that on a journey. Even the death cannot separate you anymore. Simply because that person and you vibrate inside of the soul as the same. That is a unique vibration inside of the soul. It's like if you're a scientist, you take two DNA samples from two different people, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, the one is born in Bulgaria, the other one is born in San Salvador. The one it's male, the other it's female. Why do they have exact the same DNA? But that actually happens inside of the soul. And when that connection hits and happened, I mean, she and I, we could not even stand together close proximity. Even in the lunchroom, she was, the vibration was so strong. One day I was angry at her because she don't pay attention. Next day she was angry at me. And what that happens is when the soul love hits, it gets in a conflict within the society-based love. So inside of the twin flame, you have this fight between the soul love inside of the soul and the society-based love. And that's why the twin flames, they go through a journey of understanding what the soul love is. And if you're not in marriage, if you're not in a relationship, you will not understand the society-based love. And that is the main reason why twin flames, they're married. So they can have the comparison between the soul love inside of it and the society-based love. Because the soul love, it first exists inside up, right here inside of the soul. And if you look at it, your soul, it's like a big giant ball on top of you, and that creates the vibrations that later on it comes inside of your head, and you start having the vision right here. Your third eye, the third eye inside opens it up. You become very powerful as intuition. And when that intuition hits, you start having the relationship inside as a soul relationship, and that the intuition kicks in and provides the knowledge of what you need to do as a twin flame. And over the time, the one of the twin flames is actually understands this part, and he's like, okay, hands down, I'm on this relationship about this woman, or that about this man, because the most of the twin flames that actually awaken are women, and that is the different. I will explain why as the women, because there is a touch base with the feminine energy, and if you're a man, a lot of the men are hiding that they have intuition. I don't hide, simply because my mission is to help the twin flames, not to hide myself like most of the men's out there. They hide their relationship with somebody else. They hide from their truth, they hide it from who they are, and the soul it's talking to them all the time. So what happened is that relationship comes from the head, goes down into the eye, and then later on it comes in and start talk through the fifth chakra, start to explain the things. The fifth chakra is actually controls the way you talk, the way you express, but also your hands, your writings. And that's why when the portion of her came inside of me, the soul, that soul union that already happened in the beginning, is that I start writing. I will start expressing what the soul wanted to teach me. But what the soul would teach me was I was also helping that way to other twin flames. So the vibrations that was there inside of me, I help other twin flames. And now, because of the connection of me and my twin flame, it's so strong. My love for her, it's so strong. Even though that I haven't seen her for maybe a year and a half already, it still exists. I mean, I wake with her energy inside of me every day. I sleep with that energy because it's part of me right now. It's a part of who I am. And that marriage that already happened right now is trying to work itself down to the physical. So the soul marriage, the soul love, it comes from the head, moves down to the eyes, to the intuition, to the talk, and then goes down to your heart. So when you start having the balance inside of you as a twin flame, then you're going to provide the balance within your twin. And that's what the soul marriage is. The soul marriage is forever. You are part of your twin flame. It is what it is. You can't change that. The runner, mostly it's a man. They will be completely mess. They will be having a problem all the spheres of their lives. They will try to go back into the society relationship. They probably will look for another relationship to be in with. They will fear to have a soul relationship because the man, it's more weak in a soul relationship. The man, it's more designed to be in the physical part, and not to provide the part with the soul, and not even to work with the intuition, which is right here. The soul love, it actually represents. And that intuition, it's a female energy. And most of the men's, they have so much ego, and that intuition, when it kicks inside of them, makes them a female part, makes them to feel like a woman, and they're like, oh, I'm a weak, oh, I couldn't react like this, I have to stay away from her, and they can find any stupid excuse in the world, but to deny the truth that they have this magical connection with the woman. And once your that kicks in, and specifically when the twin flames are married, the fight inside of it, it is that what is your true marriage? Is your true marriage whatever the society said? Or is your true marriage whatever God said and established that connection between you and your twin flame? And that soul marriage, it's very powerful. For a lot of twin flames, the devotion, it's incredible. I mean, there is some twin flames who they try to go back to the society relationship. They try to find somebody else so they can have sex, or they can have physical relationship with somebody to go out and talk, and somebody to share their life with, and doesn't work. One way or another doesn't work, because simply the soul says, well, you're in soul marriage now. For me, it's very hard, because anytime when I try to do something with another woman or anything else, guess what? My twin flame picture is just popping in front of me and says, like, you can't look this woman that way. You can't thinking about that woman like that way. You can't talk lies anymore. You can't sin anymore. You can't go, and the food doesn't satisfy you. So basically, the six deadly sins for you are impossible once you meet your twin flame. Simply because if you're Adam and you meet Eve, then you connect to God, and that God particle, that God marriage is inside of it, in you, and also in your twin. You have to understand that there is a lot of problems with the chaser and the runner, and you need to understand you have to surrender to this soul love, because over the time the soul marriage inside of it will chew you up. If you're a runner, you will be start being so much in grief for no reason. You're gonna be in pain for no reason, and the soul is gonna be talking to you, and the more you silence the soul, the more louder will become over time. As a chaser, the chaser learns that you have to surrender your twin to the universe, so God can tell them what they need to know. You cannot teach twin flame. You cannot steer twin flame. And the bad part is if the people step between twin flames. Those people are there for a reason, so they can learn the twin flames. Because the twin flames, it came here to teach experiences. Not to demand, not to do anything, but teach experiences, and base those experiences to change the society relationship. Because we as people, as humans, we want one thing. We want to go home. And what the home is, that when you are united with your soul, with your counterpart of your soul, and that's what you're looking for it. Because the society tells you have to look for a person with a body, with money, with a certain status in the society. Maybe they teaching you to have, they have to have money, they have to have big, look at me who I am. And some of those marriages, when they happen, or some of those forced marriages, the people kind of like don't really get happiness. You go ahead and find a twin flame that it's united, you will understand the real happiness. The real twins, they're not really going to be looking at for how many computers I have, how many cars I have, how many things I have. All they want is to have their twin in a bed and hug. And they can have the minimum things they need. What do they want is they want to feel home. They want to feel at peace. They want to feel complete. They want to have the magic happiness that only the twin flame can bring. And that's why the twin flames are in marriage, so they can compare the two marriages, because you cannot fully understand what you are if you don't understand where you've been. And as a twin flame, that soul marriages, that soul union happened. It's the reason is that once that soul union happens, at the beginning, the soul is united up here in the head. The soul wants one purpose: to work itself out to the body all the way down. And the love that the twin flame feel for its counterpart, it's enormous. It's very powerful. That love, you basically very hard to express, but I will give you like a one quote. I love you, but anytime I see you, I see me. There is a lot of loves in the world, but the only love inside of me is you. Only God can love you more than I do. And that vibrations, that powerful love vibrations can exist only between inner twin flames. And to get to the bottom of this is that the twin flame journey, it's about to bring the soul love inside to the heart, and from the heart to go all the way down to the physical, when you and your twin actually are ready and fully understand that this soul marriage, it's actually the real marriage that should it be by design of God's creation. And that marriage of between the soul, it should have been taught very early in age, and it's been taught early in age, but it wasn't never properly send the message out within the society. And that message is your bedtime stories. The bedtime story for Aladdin, the bedtime story about the Beauty and the Beast, that the beauty has to love the beast as a beast, and when she loves him as a beast, he turns out to be the prince. And he has to learn to love her and let her go and surrender to the divine powers. So if she's going to be the one, she'll come back to him. And that's why a lot of the twin flames, when they're in a marriage, you have to let go of your twin to learn the society-based marriage. They're gonna learn that that huge love inside of the soul they can only have with you. They have to do their realization. They have to understand that whatever happened between you and your twin, it's a divine part. And you and your twin came for a very divine purpose, because it doesn't deserve you to be on society-based relationship when you can be taught to live on a soul-based relationship, as long as you understand what the two difference between them. And that's why the twin flames coming in more and more these days, because God says He wants to make the earth to look like it's in its heaven. If you're a twin flame, you understand what the heaven is. You've been there when you unite in a soul with your twin flame, because the love inside of the soul, the vibration inside of the soul, the beauty of the divine love as a vibration in the soul, it's actually the gift from God to you. And the journey, it is what it is. You can't really steer it. It's a steering by the divine powers. And there is that part of the twin flame that you have to understand. You have to serve the society in order to be with your twin flame at some point. I do my service here. I do help to society to understand that we've been doing the things wrong. We've been getting the things a different way. And I do miss my twin, but I gotta do what I have to do. I have to surrender her so she can understand this society-based relationship until she fully understands the soul relationship with me. And that's gonna be the time when the real magic of happily ever after will be for me, for her. That's how the divine will react. I have no controls, and nobody else controls this, because when you even married or not, when the love comes in and hits you, it hits you for a reason, because it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. Love never asks why, and it never will, because the love is love. And you can blame the Cupido, the little angel that's shooting arrows. You can blame anything else. Well, if something has to happen, it's happened for a reason. And I hope my story between me and my twin is gonna evolve, is gonna move to the next stages and things. But I'm here to help you out. And I hope this video clears some of the things out, why the twin flames are married and why that happens during the marriage. And I'm looking forward for your comments. You know it, beloved.